Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
Ijoma John. No.
Mm.
Uh, yeah. I dey talk, so I say, on my mind, if you say we use the free platform take create. So as I go there, as I not see him, I say, hey, Ijoma go kill me. Oh,
Mm.
thank God say I dey UK at least before she go enter flight come UK, I go don't go Canada. If she come Canada, I go don't go UK. So you don't go see me. So Ijoma John. I feel say na what we use with her. I feel say we
Mm.
use her. Are you sure so we use her full name so?
As
Ijeoma,
username.
Ijeoma
So,
John. I can't borrow her password, abi. So make I hope say na the username and password be that though.
no, you
Make
were
I
asking her to send you her username that time. I don't know.
yeah, I think did she send me a bit? I don't even remember how to take up.
I think she
I want to see
did.
whether I get any. If I see block section, I go fit. No, any. So there's a way we fit. Normally, if you want no person username, nah. If you go anybody website where you want to know their username, just go their blog. If you open one of their blog, you go see the username for there because unless the person disable them from the platform, otherwise it will show there. Ijoma, can you
So
remember how to use for?
we suppose they disable our username for our blog.
Yes, but not be everybody actually know the implication. So
Mm.
if no matter how you secure your website for me, if I don't really know your username, now just they guess your password. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
most times the
So,
username now some people go begin say no, I don't want to make it actually show, or they go now use something different. We know how to do with the website as username. Ijoma, what will we use for this username that day? Now Ijoma John we use. I think they should drop comment, Abi. They laugh.
I
Okay,
think she go send
so
them. She go send them directly to you.
I don't know, but I think that they will use Ijoma John now we use for the name of the, but I know they look for the username where we
Yes.
use name. I dey think username where we use.
You know, you advise
What username did we use?
we should not use username that somebody can get easily.
That the way they try to Ijoma John. Was it what we use as 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 okay, so what do we use? What do we use? So what's in be your email? Let me see if I will try use email enter. So normally, so let's do it this way. So now let's assume say we forget the username and password, Abi. So we don't get access to the username and password. We don't know how we want to get access to them. So the only way we want to do them, like I said, if you go to the front end, like here now, go to Ijoma John. So when you click here and go the front end, if you get blog for your website, you go show. Now, will not get blog. Let me say, make I try see whether I want try more do blog. Moko see other blog will come out. No blog. So which means there's no blog in the page. So now nothing from blog section. We don't know how we get the thing from here. We know if you remember the password. Now we can either do lost password. So we just click lost password. When you click lost password, then it give you access to for you to now put your email. Once you put the email, they will send you your temporary password where you go take enter. Then once you enter from your email, they will give you access to create new password. Now that is one way, which is everybody go say, "Ah, at least that is more easy." And the second way again is you have to now go back to your cPanel. when you go your cPanel, you go now actually do what? Create, um, go to, I will show you how to. So what we did was we went to Namecheap, right? I did very short say we buy Ijoma John's account. So Ijoma, please get ready. They will ask you to send code. So check your email and send me the code that they've sent. Okay, this is your email. Yeah, so now if we want to actually do forget password, we can actually use your email for forget password. But now we know already now that if you actually do forget password, they will send us for example, now let's do this one so that we can understand this one. We could see how it works. We could see no, I don't want I won't copy this one with it here. Copy. So now let's try this one here first. So we say let's do lost password. So we go here and we type our email, then we click get new password. So now there is no account with the username or email address. Chineke, why? How comes? So now they are saying they are not recognizing this email, and I just sure that the email we use. So now we couldn't see. So now second option what we get email. Ooh, it not still work. So we try first one. We couldn't remember the username. We couldn't remember the password. Or now we say, okay, let's go to the second option that will make us get every. Let's get it now. We say okay, let's do forget password. Now we put the email, the account as well. It's not recognizing the email. So the only option that we have is the optional that I want to use. Now we go back to Namecheap, we log into the Namecheap. They are sending a verification code, which I'm sure she might have sent it to. Okay, so you're not we didn't. It's like we use now info we use. Okay, so let's try and that one to be sure. Say that info we use. So we do lost password. Let's see if now info this one now we use. So we do the same thing. So the two email is not recognizing the two email. So fine. So we are going with the only option now is go through Namecheap and also. So now can you please send me the code they sent to I have received the code. Okay, please send it. So if you have received the code. Waiting for the code. So now we want to log into Namecheap. While we're logging into Namecheap, is we want to go to Namecheap. From Namecheap, we want to go to our cPanel. Now, if we already have our login details from our cPanel, let's say, for example, now, so we've gotten the code. I've just copied the code. So let's say if we got, let's say we already have our cPanel directly, our username and our password of our cPanel. So we don't need to go through Namecheap. The reason why we're going through Namecheap is because we don't have access to our cPanel, which means our website.com/cPanel. It will ask us to put the username and also the password. So we don't have that. So now we need to actually do what? Go to the hosting. So we can now go to the cPanel. So here's our cPanel. So we click cPanel login details. Now it will take us from outside Namecheap and take us inside her cPanel. So yes, our cPanel, the cPanel username, look at the cPanel username. So next time, for example, now, if we have our password here and our cPanel, so we have the cPanel, then we cannot take our password. If you don't have your password or you don't know your password, all you need to do is to come to this interface here. See this face here, you click on it, then you could do change password. Now, when you change password, it will take you to here, ask you to put old password, and also ask you to put new password. Now, unfortunately, we don't know the old password of the cPanel, so we can't actually say the old password is XYZ because we did not create it. We just did from the website, Namecheap came into cPanel, then we now start. I did sure say probably on her email. I don't know whether she have the sent email, any password, anything. But the most important thing is I feel always safer because I don't want to actually have my cPanel login details somebody might just come across it and voila, that's it. But I'll prefer to always go through where I'll go through my Namecheap. I go straight to my cPanel, no issues, no asking for logins, nothing, and it's safe for me. So as long as unless the person want to get access to the Namecheap, hack the Namecheap, then go hack my cPanel. So I'm safer that way. So now we want to use the next options that we think is the best to use, which is now coming to let's go. So now we have access to our cPanel. We want to log into our WordPress. So we can see this place on this section here under cPanel. Here it will tell you WordPress Manager for Softaculous. So we click on it. So now you can actually just log in straight. You see, I can log in as admin user on WordPress directly. I can do that. If you click manage user, you can actually see the user that is there, which is um, executive assistance, this one, and I can now decide to create a password here, which of course, that's fine. I can create a password here and I can just go back straight and log in. That is one option. The second option again is I will just log in directly like this. It will take me straight to the WordPress dashboard. I don't need any login. I don't need any access. And here we are inside the login of the WordPress. So now if I want, I can now go straight to user, which is the account, click user, and I can now do what? I can now edit user. I can now scroll down to where? Password. This is the new password. I can just click this section and I'll change my password. And once I change my password this way, let's do hide the password, make everybody not see them. Yes. So that's the password. Can I see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't hide them for you guys. All right, so I'll click update.
Boss, you fit
Now,
show us now. Now that she's in class, she will go and change it later since it's our
yes,
website.
yes. So now you see one advantage again that WordPress has. Now, the moment you change password, did you see that this guy now have shown? You know why he showed? Can anybody tell me why this shows? Anybody? Why do you think this log out everywhere else show now?
Yes,
Can anybody tell me?
to prevent hackers from using it in case somebody had hacked in before. If you
It's a
log
very good
out,
one.
then it will not open in any other device.
That's good. Anybody else?
Once you log out from everywhere, it will prompt the new users to log in from any
And
device.
and by the time they try to log in, what will happen?
They will be
They
logged
will
out
not be able.
since they no longer have the password.
Thank you very much. Security purpose for hijacks. Yes, you guys are correct. Thank you very much for that. So we log out. So now we've logged out. Now we can actually check this out. Now, can we all tell me if you understand what we did, or I can actually go back one more time? Can everybody tell me they understand everything we did? Can everybody tell me they understand what we did and how we get to where we are? Please don't be shy. Feel free.
No.
If you don't understand, just tell me you don't understand. We can actually just do it one more time. Understood, sir. All right. That's good. All right. All right. So can I get another understood? Just two more. Two. Then one more. If you understand. That's good. Thank you very much, guys. All right. So now we are back on. Please come again. All right. Badamasi. If anybody said I should come again, well, I've already gotten three. Unless I
I
have four.
Yes, sir.
Unless I have four persons that is saying I should come again, then the three people have already supersede you, Badamasi. Is
Sir,
anybody
please.
here that want me to come again?
Yes, sir.
We're talking about the comment section. We're focusing on comment section, not the mic. Just if we're looking at this, everybody's seeing the comment section now. Do we want to come, me again to come again? I have only one person, and we have three persons that say they understand. So if we still have any more persons that want me to come again, let me see you type on the comment section. Please come again. I will do so. So, do we have? I'll count 10. If nobody is saying please come again, then I feel uh, the people who understand are more. So, one, two, three, four, five. We've gotten two, six, seven. We need more people to say come again. We still have three people that is higher than please come again. Seven, eight, nine, 10. So we have three people that says we understood, two people say come again. So we will tell you to actually go through the videos when we upload it because it's self-explanatory. So what happened is we tried to log into the website, but we couldn't remember the password. We tried the different password, we couldn't remember. We wanted to use the blog section on the website because if you have a blog section, your username will always appear as the author. And when you click anybody's blog and you go, once you see the username there as the author, you already know that is the username. So you just come and put the username. Now you also now need to remember the password. So what if you don't even remember the password? You now do what we call forget password. Then they'll ask you to put your email address so that you can actually get the password reset to your email. Now we try first email, it's not working. Try second email, it's not working. So we felt okay, the only way we could do that is to go through her cPanel, which means go back to our cPanel. So we went to Namecheap login and I went to cPanel. So when we went to cPanel, we have we saw the platform there where you can actually manage your software clause, so that's what we actually went, software clause app installer. So this is it. If you go back to cPanel, you can actually see it. It's actually here, WordPress Manager. You can actually click on it, then it brings you back to the platform. Now you can just log in directly, or you can actually click manage, then you get access to this, which is the account. Then you change the password here and save, or you just click directly login, which is what we did, and we find ourselves on the dashboard. And when you come to your dashboard, remember we don't know the password, we don't know what happened. So we just go straight to what user. And on the user now, we can see that what we used was not even Ijoma John. What we used was executive assistant. That was what we used as the username. And we decide to actually click what edit and actually scroll down to where we see set up password. Then we click on it, change the password, then come down and save. Then we saw that the moment you do that, this guy will pop up. Then we will now also click on it, which everybody contributed that the reason why we're doing it is in case somebody else has hacked it or somebody else has actually logged in and changed the password. Once you do this now, it will automatically log the person out and the person will require to come in. Of course, the person will not have access this time around because we've changed the password. So that was what we did. So it was self-explanatory, but I was surprised that some of you said you didn't understand, but that's fine. We all have different way of assimilating. It's not everybody that's catch fast, but I'm sure I'm pretty slow. But that's okay. So we are also good to go with everything here. So we are now on this section. So let's go back to where we are. So what is this one? This one is okay. That is the list of which one is this? Okay, that's the what we have. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're all right. Welcome, guys. So we have the last time this is where we are. We actually have our website set up. We actually, install a theme. We actually install what I call it, a logo, which we have here. And we got this logo from Canva, which we created from Canva, and we also installed this theme. And what we did since that time was to actually just work on this very face, which means we just edited the first section. We changed the image to the person who want to be like Ijoma, which is not. Then we have the section here that talks about what Ijoma does. I am a virtual executive assistant. My name is Ijoma John. I am Ijoma John, a virtual executive assistant and creative freelancer who help businesses build stunning websites, engaging design, and powerful digital strategies that stand out, right? And that's where we stop. So we need to now move from here and we go down to the section where we need to put a button and put, what do we tend to put here? Do we tend to put a contact us? Because what we have here, we have about us, portfolio, contact us, very simple, no long thing. And here we have hire me. So here we actually choose, we put, you can see we put, if you look this down, you can see this right up here under, because when you put your cursor on anything that is a button, or any place that has a link inside, the link, once you take the cursor there, the link will show below of the screen. You can see the API we use. We use WhatsApp API that actually connects Ijoma's phone number. And also we have a write up there that says, I would like to hire you for a web development services. Are you available? And when you click on this now, you can see what we're talking about. It takes straight to I would like to hire you for a web developer service. We actually edited the last time we did the video, and that's what. And when we go straight to the chat now, you can see that we can actually, click on it. It will take us straight to. If you're using your phone, it's easy. It will just open automatically. But if you're not using your phone, it will definitely require you to, log in your screen and you can your code, then you go in, then you can now send the message you want to send to Ijoma. So that is fine. Now we can think of what should we put there? Should we put the about us section on this section here? It's left for us. Should we also put the same link here that we have here? It is up to us. You, that is the designer, have to be creative. It's just like you're building a property, a house. When I mean property, a house. You're building 3 bedroom flats, or you're building a bungalow, or you're building whatever self-contained or 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom flat. You are the architect. You can choose what you want to do. That is the whole idea of creativity. It's not a conversion and now so that they do. No. When it comes to you, a designer, there is nobody should tell you, oh, now so that they do. No, now so it's supposed to be. No, if now so that they do, and all of us do the same way, it will not go look nice. You have to be creative. You choose one thing. So if every other persons are putting link here for about us, you can choose to put your WhatsApp API there. If everybody are putting link for about us, you can choose to put your contact, your portfolio, your anything. You are in charge. All right. So, and this section here talks about where she can add all her social what followings. You can actually add it there all. So it is more as simple as that. So if you remember, we actually did what? Let me move this guy down below. So now we had to refresh this to give us the logged in access. Before it wasn't logged in. Now you can see that I refresh, it give us the logged in access to be able to have the customizations and, to also go, from here. So what we do is for us to continue our customization or for you to start customization is to go up here where you see edit with Elementor. You can either click on it or you open it in another tab. I like to leave a section that as I'm actually working on this guy, I can actually also be looking at this guy. All right. So here we are. Any question before I move on? Just raise your hand up, please, if you have any question. I'll count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, no question. So yeah, we are. Now we are here. Now, if you click on these sections that talk about the socials, just click on it. It will show by your top left here. Now you can click on any of them and you can actually put the link from her social media. If she doesn't have LinkedIn, you can actually do what? Delete it, or you can click on the LinkedIn icon and go and choose the one that you think you want to add. So you can do that. Like this guy here, we don't need it. So what you need to do is to maybe change it to Facebook. So you go in here and type Facebook, then you see it, then you click on it, insert. Now you can see now that it's showing Facebook. So the next one as well, we can actually do that and put TikTok. So you put TikTok, and you can see now we have LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Then even if you want to take them, or you want to put, you can drag them and put them the way you want to put them. So you can see, just hold them and drag it up. You can actually also, change the swag and also how you want it to be. We've already set up this guy. We've set up this guy. And here we said we can decide to do what? When you click on it, it's here. We can decide to do what? Change this to anything we want to change it to. So we can say, get in touch. All right. Then we can decide to say we want to copy what? The link from Ijoma. We can say we want to still add this guy here. So we copy the link, we go back there and we do what? Add the link there and say fine. At least we refresh, we save, sorry. The idea is we feel we want to take people out as much as possible. Let's send them straight to WhatsApp where they communicate to us, because they might send message, they might do anything on the line, but we might not have access to it, maybe network. But if it's WhatsApp, definitely you'll see your WhatsApp. So I think it would be nice. Every single of the link we want to link, let's do link out to our WhatsApp. All right. So everything nice here. We'll come down. We'll talk about me. Now remember, we try as much as possible the other day to do what? To have a link. What's the name? Let's see if I still remember. Did we use Ijoma? I don't know if we try to set up anything for Ijoma. I don't know. I think. Let me see. No. Did we do anything under here? Mm, No, we didn't do anything under here. So we talked about okay, so now let's do new project. Let's start something new and see if we can actually get all the information we want to get here from ChatGDP. I am an executive virtual assistant. So what we're trying to do now is to get content from ChatGPT to populate on our website, because we can't just start writing everything, ourselves. We just want it to write it. So I am an executive virtual assistant. I would I I would like you to provide me with as many contents as possible to populate on my website. I want the content to, now we've introduced ourselves, but we want to tell him what we want to achieve right now on the website based on the content that we want it to give us. I want the content to be tailored to getting new clients who will need my service. I am very good at my job based on the title. So now what I mean by based on the title is as a virtual assistant, there's a bunch of things that I can do, but I'm actually also telling him that based on my title, which means based on an executive virtual assistant, you should already know what I do. Plus, I do more in designing of websites, digital marketing, and uh, logo design, or should I say graphic design. So you can see that I'm giving him, first of all, introduce myself. Second, again, tell him what I want him to do for me and how I want him to do for me, and tell him based on my title, I want him to provide things that I can do, but addedly, it should add that I also have other skills, which means the added advantage of my title. So now all I want him to do is send me as many, content. You can even go as far as asking him that in case he needs to get more information, you should feel free to ask you questions. You can do all that, but I will leave it to this guy to do the magic. Now, content that we need, it is just, with a click of button. So all we need to do is just copy and we go and paste. And everything, you see, yeah, perfect. Let's create a full set of compelling clients, attractive website content tailored to your role as an executive virtual assistant with expertise in web design. You see, digital marketing and what? Graphic design. So now everything is going to give us right now is going to be based on that. So I'm not worried about this guy. I'm worried about what is going to give us to populate on our site. And if you don't like it, you can actually ask him to put more. So you see the about me section, which is what I like here. So I like that. That's what I'm looking for. Now I'll copy all these guys and I'll make sure I start populating them. So I want doc. All right. So new doc. Yep. All right. Copy, then paste. All right. So I have about us section. That's what I want. Where are you about us? So I go to about us. All right. So I copy this section here. So about me, blah, blah, blah. So I can just come in here and type about me. So this side here is talk about your name. So you go in there and do what? I am Ijoma John. So hi, I am Ijoma John, a result-driven executive virtual assistant with a flair to tech, design, and strategic thinking. I've helped businesses and also entrepreneurs across industries scale their operations, sharpen their brands, and maintain productivity, all from behind the scene. You see, that's cool. What do you think? It is nice, right? So, every part that you don't like, remember, you are in charge. If you think, do you think I want this? What will I put there? You start thinking about it. That's you. Everything that you see, you can take away what you don't want and add what you want. I, for one, don't want these guys. I don't want them. So I say, okay, you know what? I don't want them. I don't want them. I want to have Let's see, let's see. I want to have, okay, let me take this guy off. I just don't like this. Like I said, you are in charge of your design. So I can decide to say, okay, let me expand this guy. So, but now it's just two. I can choose, to drag it, to give it this shape like this. So it looks this way. So I think it's better. Yeah, this place talk about, showcase probably what she does. Then we can have something here. What? Then I can choose this guy and tell the guy to go to where? The center of the. So you can see. So now I think it's fine. Yeah, I like it this way. So looking nice. What do you think, guys? Let me refresh. Let me save and see how it's gonna look. Yeah, it's not looking bad. Yeah, I think it's better this way than the way it is before. If you think it's good, just let me get a thumbs up. If it's not good, say no, it's not good. Oh yes, we did a chat GDP. I don't know what we save it with, but the most important thing is we've gotten another one. But I know we did it before, but I don't know what happened. Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up. So I don't know what happened, but I don't know what we use save it with. So now we can think, "Oof, what are we going to put here?" So let's go back to our content. We have so much content to play around with, so there's no big deal. Okay, so we've done this, we've taken care of this. So we can actually put a strong background, blah, blah, blah. But before source program, we can actually take this guy here. Like I said, you are the architect. You choose what you want to do. Everything I'm doing now, I'm just telling you that you are in charge. See, you can see I'm just thinking, what best can I do? What can I do? That's what you do. That's it. So you see, just put everything where I think it should be. Uh, go in there. So you can see there's no handbook. You are in charge. For you to become an IT consultant, you just have to be creative. You know, like you see, we didn't say, oh, we want it to look the way the template came. We are changing the interface of the template. We are telling him this is how we want it. We prefer it to be like this. And that's what we're doing. You can see what we do now. We've gotten content here. We can play around with our content, put it where we feel like putting it. That's what we do. And when you're done, you find out, oh, wow, that's cool. It look nice. So yeah, your success partner in digital world with a strong background in administrative support, website development, digital marketing, and graphic design. I bring a unique combo of creativity and efficiency to every task. My mission to make your life easier, your business smoother, and your brand stronger. So you can see what we did here from start, introduce ourselves, see the person that is in charge, talk about some bragado, which is there, and we can still get in touch. But if you're not convinced, okay, get to know who I am, about me, this is who I am. Then for one guarantee that I'm going to give you is your success, your success partner, that's the guarantee. Yeah, you're talking about the guarantee now. Introducing yourself, talking about who you are, talk about guarantee now. Now talk about what you have to offer. Now here, you can choose to actually put any picture. When you click on it, the picture will show at this very section. So you click on the picture. If you already have one picture that you want to, use, you can actually use it. If you don't have any, how do you get it? You go to the platform, Google, and do what? Look for one. Or you go to Pixabay. Pixabay is also where you have access to stunning royalty-free images, which you can actually, use. So here we can actually choose to say, what can we say unto the Lord? What can we say here? It's, so I say skill images. All right. So I just search for skill images. So you can see it shows creativity, shows something that you can do. So that's what we want to do. So we want to look for something that a female is doing creatively that had to do probably with digital, creativity. So we can scroll and scroll and see if there's nothing, we can go and change the not prompt this time around, the keyword now is what will go. So
Good.
go up here
That's
and
what I
say,
want to suggest.
yeah. So go up again now and actually do skills lady, no, skill lady on her computer. So Now let's look for skill lady on our computer. Now we can see plenty of them. Yeah, I like this one that is looking, but we're looking for something Africanized. Of course, she's changing the picture. So let's see if we're gonna see something better. Let's see. Yeah, no, not fine. I think the first one there is good. I think I prefer the first one. That one shows, this one shows, I think this one here, the one, yeah, the laptop. I think this one shows that independency. You can stay anywhere. I like this one, but let's try. So let's look for. I think that was nice for me, but yeah, it's just. I like this one too because we just wanted to just show creativity. It's more of like what you can do. I like this, like this. I like this one. Let me see. It's not bad, but it's just looking at the picture, even though it's blurred, so the person can't really see what it's doing. But I think it's not bad. I like if I touch his film. I like this interface. Let me see if I'll see a female version of this one. Oh shit, there's no female version of that one. Oh, I can do something like this. Yep, I think this is good. Download. Yep. So I go back again, go on upload, search for the file, and voila, get the file, then bring it in. And once it's ready, once it show you the screen, it's in, then you can now bring out. Yeah, let me see, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad, right? It's still full, so it's not bad. Yeah, I like it that way. That just shows that, yeah, I'm ready to work. Now here, let's see if we want to add anything again from there. So we are done with this section. Yeah, what do we want to add here on the battle section? What do we want to add? What do we want to add? All right, let's see, what can I add there? I needed just something here, which is not necessarily much needed, but let me just see if I can get something. Let's work together. Yeah, I think I like this call to action here. I like this call to action. I'll pick it and I'll come down here and I'll use the call to action and say, let's work together, right? So I want to put it at the center. If you couldn't see what to use on the center, you just click this toggle. You toggle it up, it will bring in other guys here. Then you can actually look for the center. You can see it's in the center. Now we have it here. And I don't want to bold it. I think it's perfect for me. Then contact me. Usually we will say, contact me, let's go back, let's, contact me, let's, bring in contact me. So let me see how the contact me looks like. Contact me, not bad. The phone number is there. All right, so we can actually do that. We can choose contact me here and go back here and also add it. Okay, let me put it this guy in the center. Center, yeah, I like it that way on the center. And also contact me. I also want it to be on the center. So link added. Contact me. Then let's do uh let's publish. All right. So let's go back and refresh. All right. So what do you think, guys? Not bad. All right. So far, what we did, can somebody tell me what you understand with what we're doing? Is it something that you are understanding what we're doing or you're confused? Madamasi, always driving by this time home. All right, hustler. May God continue to bless your hustle, my dear. It is well. So, guys, what do you think with what we've achieved so far in short while? Not bad, right? Okay. Any questions so far? we work for what we want to achieve. Bless you too, boss. You're customizing. Yes, I am customizing. That's what I'm doing. That's great. So you're grasping what I'm doing. So you're customizing, and that's exactly what you do. It's cool. That's nice. So that's what you do. It's you customize, keep customizing till you're done. Now we're actually still customizing the homepage. So you have to customize and finish the homepage. Yep. Then you move to where? About us. And also do what? Start customization again. And you finish there, then you move to portfolio. That's what we did. And portfolio doesn't need much. Portfolio is just more of like showcasing what you do or what you can do. Then contact us is just to also customize. It is that simple. And once you're done, you go through all of them, check if there's everything, the links are there, and you check if it's actually mobile friendly. You do all that, make sure it's fine, then you are good to go. There's nothing on the site. I design websites in a day, in 2 days, depending on the mood I am. I can design a site. So it is very okay. I started a site yesterday, finish it up today. I've started another one again. So it is just so simple on how to do this. Okay. So we are actually, just, doing this here, and we are here. The next part you want to go is to go to this section where we talk about what services am I providing. And by the time you look, we can even have this as one page, because if we already have this information here, going to start repeating it, because that's exactly what you're going to go to repeat here again. If you go here now, you're going to be talking about, let's see what is here. Here is talking about, okay, so here is talking about showcasing the jobs that you do. So you can actually have a screenshot of the website that you've designed for a client or whatever thing you do. You can actually have the screenshots. Here you're showcasing it. This is what I did. This is the job I did. So you are showcasing some of the job and design. If it's graphics, you're showcasing it. If it's website, you're showcasing it. Whatever thing you think you need to showcase. If you look if you look at Ijoma's, I think she sent the link the other day, but I don't know. I didn't save it. If you go to that link, you can see she have, she really have, she knows what she's doing. So she showcase our services. So you can actually have this on the portfolio. You can see you don't need any customization here. You can only customize this very part here, or anything here is just upload them and put it there. About us, we have so much talk about us, but still, if you also want to have an about us section, you can come in here and talk about us. She put her pictures here. She can actually talk about the skills that she have and the level of the skills that she have. She can put it here and do all that. And this is where she can also upload her CV for anybody who wants to download it, that they can go. They have the contact us, our email here, our socials is still here, and just a little bit information about her. Then here she can actually bring in testimonials from clients that are also doing what, that are actually liking her. And on I could check from that very particular link she said she also have clients that also have give testimony. So I'm sure she know what to do. So it is as simple as ABCD, customizing every of the things that you need to customize. It is all good. So you coming down, you do all these customizations here, which is here. You keep going. Here you can actually just showcase. You have digital marketing, web design, and also graphic design. You can put it here. And the link you're going to put here is not, for me, it's not supposed to be a link that is going to be taking you anywhere, because you can see it's still definitely going to take you nowhere. For me, it shouldn't take you anywhere because you're not really having to showcase. You just want to just talk about it. For me, I wouldn't even put any link. It's just to showcase. Then you talk about this section here, working in progress. Working in progress is not really necessary showing you working, because the most important thing in this business is privacy. There is no way your client will want anybody to see what you're doing for them. So you coming to show progress of how you are working for somebody, and somebody's, unless it's your own personal job you want people to see. Are you getting me? So you can't do that. It's privacy. You must respect that. So it's important for us to know how to do that as well. So don't just showcase. Somebody might not say, show me what you've done for the client. You can show the interface, but you can't show inside the people's information database and every. You can't do that. It is not okay. So for me, if anything is going to be here, is going to be probably just showcasing, maybe you have a video that walk around video of what you can do. And of course, it's not going to be a client's own. It can just be the one you just want to do for promotion. You can put it there that talks about what you can do and areas you covered. Now, work experience, you can actually have it here, even though if you go into her portfolio, there is a work experience already there. Sorry, I think it's an about us, right? We have a work experience here, but we're just trying to just give you that feel to actually have the understanding of, oh yeah, so you can have it here. Then here it's more of like, so yeah, I did this, yeah, I did, just talk about it. And like I said, you are the architect of all these things. Now you can see you still have a bit of the portfolio here. So everything that is up here from the about us, the portfolio, is still somehow also here. So left alone for me, and the good thing here is this is slide. Are you getting me? Left alone, if it is me that have this, I will not have any section here anymore. I will not have it because one, I have from this area to this area talks about me. So having to go again and have about me again that I want to start talking about me again is just, having just to have a page if you just want to. But it is up to you. Like I said, you are the creative director. How you want it, how you think you want it to be, you can do that because I have about us sections, I have the portfolio sections also showcasing here. So why what did I need? And that's the three thing that is here about us, which is from this area down, and also what's portfolio, which is also from where this area down. So it is up to you on what to do. So I feel there's no point in me on our training to start customizing everything. I just already show you what to do. You can actually just click on any parts. You just go now. We are done with this section. So we've changed everything here. All I need to do is to also click on this section. So whatever thing that we feel we want to do, she might have a better thing to put here. It is up to her to do. Like I said, this button here, I will not need it because I will not want it to take me outside here. So for me, I can just do what? Click the button and do what? Delete it. I can just delete all the buttons. I can say I don't want the button because I just feel I don't want this to take me anywhere. I just want to talk about this is what I do. So it's there and fine. I'm okay with that. And I can decide to put anything. Now, like I said, there are documents has as much as possible that I want to put there. I can actually choose anything. So I can choose anything I want. I can put it there. So let's say this one I said helping visionaries work smarter, not harder. So I pick this guy here and I'll come here. I can just put it here. Yeah, where is it? Where's the edited version? Okay, here's it. So you can see helping visionaries work smarter, not harder. And I can put any information I want to put there again, like this one. I can just take this guy and also go back there and I can add it. So you are in charge. Anything you want, you can see. Helping visionary, blah, blah, blah. I am your dedicated executive assistant, combining efficiency, creativity, and tech savvy to lighten your workload, elevate your brands, and also grow your online presence. Now you can now talk about the braggadocios of what you can do. Let me see. I think there's a sections where they talk about things that I can do. So here talks about executive, you know, here, let me talk about that. So here, talk about this. So I put executive assistants. So you can see you already have all the content. So you're not worried about, oh, it's you now that will choose what you want to put in any particular section. It is you. So I can take away this guy. Yeah. Then come back and do what? Make sure I have them check, so you can see it's not looking nice, looking lovely. I like that. And I can also do what? Come back to the next one that says website design. Take it out as well. Go up here and I put it here. And it's just you doing your thing. Sorry, I just want to make sure I attend to whoever is sending message. So I'm just replying the client. All right. So uh, then you get the information for this section, which is this. You also copy them and go there, and you can actually add it there, like we did the first time. Cover, highlight all of them, and go to the bullets section, and you click on it so to take all the bullets out. So now you can now, you know, make sure you have them checked. Look at the way they're looking nice. Then you go for the last guy, which is digital marketing. You get him as well. Go here, add it here. Then we do this guy here. Mm, highlight all, paste, highlight all again, and also click on the bullets list to remove all the bullets. Then you now do what? And you now make sure you bring all of them together so you can see. Now you can see what it is that we have. So now let's save, and let's look at the front end and see how it looks. So here we are. So you see, helping visionaries work smarter, not harder, and blah blah blah, the bragado. Then you can see all the stuff here. You can see now when you click on it, there's no any link, so it doesn't need to take you anywhere because you're just providing information. You're not trying to take them somewhere. It is when you want to take them somewhere, that is where you put on the link. But we are not trying to send them somewhere because for already we have sending them somewhere from here. We are sending them somewhere from here. We're also sending them somewhere, which is also the contact us section here. Then here we don't need to send them. We're only just telling them what we can do. So basically, this section here, as long as we don't have any video, we don't need it. We can now do what? We can now take it out. So you go in, you can just click delete. So it's out. Then work experience, if you have work experience and you want to add work experience, you can add it. So I will leave it for her. If she want to add work experience, all she need to do is to come in and click on the same thing, edit, and click on every single part you want to edit, every single part, and the progress note, you click on it, it will tell you if you want to increase it, or you want to, you can actually do all that. You can just toggle it the way you want to toggle it. So it is up to you to want to do all this. Is simple. What you want to put in there, you can actually get as much as information, like I said, to do that. This guy even have to graphic branding, so but we don't have the space for that. It's just three that we actually have, which is good. I don't want to make it four because it will be tiny. So you can actually put as much content as you want to put. Portfolio section, the same thing. You have all the things, all the portfolio here on a what is it's on a Carousel slide images. You can actually it's not clickable to take anywhere. Like it's just to show you this is the design that I have. And here is testimonial where you click on the testimonial, you can change the image there, you can put what they talked about, which you also have as I think there's a testimonial section, so you can see testimonial here. So you can actually pick, carry your testimonial like this. You copy testimonial, you go in back in there, paste your testimonial, right? And what is the name of the testimonial? Sarah. She's a coach. So you go in there, look at the name, John Doe. So you do Sarah, coach, and she's coach as well. Picture, you can go there since that's a female, so we need a female face, so we can actually look for a female. So I think I like this one since she's a coach. I like the smile. You can actually do that there. So you can see how simple it is. No stress. Then get in touch. You can actually, put all the information you want to put there and get in touch. You can do all that, which is you can just do call to action here. You can do freely, you can do anything you can copy. You can see it just give you so many kind of options on what to actually put there. You can actually do that and also put it there on the platform. So you can, take your time, do all these things. You already have content. Like I said, you are in charge. Every content that you have, you can play around it, put it where you want it to be, and also how you want to share it. You can do all that. You are in charge. You have content. And this is not just this content that you have. Every single thing here is you can still go back to ChatGPT and say, give me more of this information, give me more of that information, give me more of this information. It will give you already, you've given, the what they call it, you've already given um what's the name? You've given ChatGPT already all it needs. Going forward, you just go back there and say, give me more of about us, give me more of contact us, give me more of portfolio, give me more of the homepage, give me more information about this section. You can do that. And me, sometimes when I even install a demo on the demo on the website, I just don't want to stress myself sometimes to speak English. See what I did. Everything is fine here. You look at the, you take your time, scroll down, make sure that everything that place that you're supposed to put link, you put link. Everything is working smoothly. You check like this guy now. We've taken it out already. If you refresh now, it will go out definitely from here. Now you can see, yeah, that's what we have. Yeah, and this guy already. Okay, I didn't publish after taking that out. Uh, so I've taken that section out already. So now it should be here. So refresh. This is already out. All right. So you can see what we have. So it's very straight. So you check every section to make sure everything is working and all that. Once you do so, then you're good to go. So I need to know what we have for what's area we're covering. So let me see if we're able to cover it. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me so, let me so, let me so. Uh, yep. All right. So what we need now is, let's see what we have. WordPress. And for those that are actually also needing, if you know you also want okay, so heads up, Fluence Pro plugin needs to be updated in latest version. Okay, click and also update then. Click the update, 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 click update. Haven't I clicked it? Thought I've clicked it before. All right, so back to the community. So we have, so if for anybody that is looking for project management, if you're looking for project management course. I have a free one also here. It's now also complete. You can actually take the course and also go in and take the course. Everything is complete here. I've already populated all the information here. So don't worry, it's not even video. You can also be reading it. It's very, very, very simple. And it's very so amazing for you to be able to do because it's just short write-ups. There's not much about giving you insight of what you should know. For example, let's open the first one. See the first one here. The first one is very lovely. You can actually just read it and you can see it's very nice, and you can just go through it and you like it. It's very short. The next course, you finish, you click continue, complete, you go to the next, finish, complete. It's very simple. In fact, in the next under 20 minutes, so you should finish this course because it is not long, but it gives you straight to all the knowledge that you need. So let's go to our WordPress. Our WordPress, we're having so we have two versions here, which is the customization of customize your theme template utilizing page builder, which we've covered the header and the footer customization. The second section is also talking about the watch page builder doing what? The body. So you remember what we mean by the body? So the body is, we have the header, which is this section which we did last time. We've covered, changing images, everything about here, and link hire me, which we done. We went straight down to what the footer as well, and also putting links on here, and we actually do whatever thing. But I think we did change this email because I didn't. Okay, then I requested for it, but before she gave me, we've passed there. She's given me the email there as well for this, and because we did this one as well. And the remaining part of it is the body. The body is from all here till the very end, which is here. That is the body of the website, which is what we are covering today. We've covered all this part. I don't need to worry myself about going all these sections, all this section. We already understand from all that I've explained how to do it. So you will be the one to install your free WordPress dashboard and also install your theme and make sure you do your customization. Make sure you handle the header and make sure you handle the footer as well. Edit, then make sure you do your body from down up here till the very end. And once we come in next time, the next time we're going to be having class, I will send my availability on when we're going to have a class again. Probably that should be next week because I'm working Saturday, Sunday, which is tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Of course, I'm not going to be want to be available first one to maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I will check when again it will be convenient for me. I will send it to the group so that we can know when it's going to be convenient again. But before then, I expect you to practice. I expect you to install a fresh new, so that it will last for 7 days, a fresh new WordPress. Install also Astra theme, choose any of the theme you want, work on the header, work on the body, and work on the footer. And when we come in next week, I will expect you all to send your link. We'll open it and look at what you did. Then the part that you did do right, I will correct you and tell you what to do so that you can correct it to become perfect. The same thing, once we're done with that, before we move to the next things we have on the section, which is going to be SEO, so search engine optimization. More of like we'll now talk about how to create a post, how to create pages, how to create categories. Then, if we still have time, we'll talk about understanding WordPress, block editor. Bank. I prefer the classic editor. It's so simple to use. Every one of them have their own, swag on how to go about it. Then adding and also managing media, where you can add images, videos, PDF. We could talk about that on that very class. And if we have time, we can move on. But I feel that we could cover. We might try to cover these three that very day. If we can, then we'll move also to more concepts of, it depends because we expect that it's not going to be web design job. You're going to be getting, somebody might also want you to also run an SEO for them. You should be able to run the SEO. You should be able to, know how to get keyword, know how to do it perfectly because money there for that one. So when you charge somebody, for example, you charge somebody 200,000, for example, to design a website, and the person is also giving you what? Oh, we want also to have the website to, to also be ranking. We want people to just search us on the internet and sees us. Yeah, you can also charge another extra 100,000 for that to be able to do, because everything is expensive. It's not like before where we say no, charge 30,000, charge 50,000. This is expensive now. You can actually do that. So we talk about that. Then we can take the class further on more of what we have. And also maybe next time again, we're going to be talking about building form and also basic functionality using plugins like Contact Us. Any of the form, they have different form, customization form, and setting up your email notification. How can you, these emails, when somebody fill form, how do you get the notification? How can you do the Contact Us that's you're going to be, uniquely different from what everybody's doing? We can talk about that. Then another class we're going to be talking about e-commerce, how to set up e-commerce from scratch. So if somebody's giving you a job saying we want you to design e-commerce for us, you can know how to design the e-commerce from them from start. It's either by adding it to the website already that is existing, or you want to start it afresh. We can actually talk about that. You can see it has so much lessons to cover. Then we'll also talk about WordPress security. How can we secure our WordPress website that nobody can be able to break in? We could talk about that, a little bit of cybersecurity. We can do that. Then the final sections is going to be where we start talking about how can you now get a job. If somebody is saying, I want you to design a website for them, which is now a project, how can you be able to provide the contract? How can you, negotiate? How can you talk about everything? And how can you set up the website and for it to be ready? And how can you give the clients those very particular website? Like every single client that we design site for, there is a process from the start, there's a process from the ending. You compile their, login details and everything and give them. Some of them will also say, no, we want you to manage it. It's a fresh discussion, but you've already give them their login details showing that you already finished their work. But going forward, they can decide to go into another contract for you to help them manage. Some of them will go in for you for maintenance and also etc. with different things. But we talk about setting up client contract, pricing and maintenance agreements, how to communicate with clients about their project goals, best practice for designing client-ready sites, responsive design, SEO, performance, and all that. How to test the website before you go live. More of like you can even put the website, coming soon, so that when they try to go into the website, they are not going to see anything like the site that I'm designing now for clients already. If you go in now to the did I open it before? I thought I opened it before. They are seeing that you're working on behind the scene until when you're done before you not, go live for them to see. And we'll do all the testings and everything to be sure. Final checklist before launching the website. Launching the website doesn't mean the website is not live on the internet, but they can't access it. Nobody can have access to it. Just only you that can have access to it. It is for them, the launching for them, the whole, oh, okay, we're done with the website now. Can you please test it and check? The same client that I finished their website this morning, I've given them that money. They keep, okay, go, can we add this? Or can we remove this? Can we do that? You will do all those back and forth with them till they are satisfied. Oh, now it's okay, fine, thank you. Yeah, you're done with the website. Some of them have, they get that for body, they will speak English. Okay, no, change this one. One of the clients told me their website they have is s.o.o, then clean website. That's what they say they want. After I have populated every section from the portfolio to the services to the about us, contact us, every section, homepage. It's like I prefer the SOO without the dot dot. Can you please remove it? I'll just tire. I had to start going back inside the website. Every section that is S.O.O, I start editing it to SOO. That is what I start doing. That's what I start doing. That is client for you. Doesn't make you feel, oh, this client, no, no, no. It is client. Because as long as they are not saying they are satisfied, you're not done with the website. If that client now since morning still keep saying there's one thing I should change. If as I'm talking to you now, if she send message now and say, oh, I just discovered this particular section, can you change it? I will go gladly change it because it's today that we're finishing the website. I will not say, oh, it's 100%. They will complain. Some of them will complain and tell you to do something. They will not say, oh, sorry, no, I think what you did before was the best. It's customer. You have to know how to manage them, and you can't be angry at customer because if you lose one customer, bros, forget them. Forget them. The client I told you that is actually, it charges up to 3,500. I'm talking about pounds. Then it gives me the amount of money, sometimes 300, sometimes 400 pounds, sometimes 500 pounds. If it is the job is a little bit taxy, 800 pounds, 600 pounds, but they've collected like about 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. If you check, just type how much a IT company in UK charges for website design, you'll find out that it's expensive. So, but when you get a third party that is collecting job and is subletting to you, it's, you know how much is you know how much is 400 pounds. 400 pounds is like about almost 800. You see, up to it's like almost 800 naira, 800,000, right? That's what it is. But it is what you get. Then you get to the time you now say we need to sit down and talk about this pricing. You can do that. Some of the people will get no, that's the amount of money. See, as long as you are getting it consistently, it is not okay. So stick by what you do and be doing it and be doing it well. So I would like to say, I want us to use, we have 30 more minutes. I want us to use 30 more minutes to ask questions, get clarifications, anything we want to do, any question, any try, let us do it with 30 minutes. I want us to close today in 2 hours time because I'm going to work first thing tomorrow morning. So I'm not going to waste, I'm not going to keep you guys waiting. We have already achieved the understanding of what we need to do to customize. We've done the first version. We talked about the customizing the header and the footer, and we're customizing the body, which we all understand how it works. So what questions do you think you have? What's expectation? Anything, just ask me any questions. Just raise your hand up and I'll actually just ask you to pull your mic up, then we can take it from there. Just raise your hand, you raise your hand up, then I'll pull, let me scroll and show every, nobody's, any question, anybody have any questions? Anything you want me to explain? Any clarification? I'll count 10. If there's nobody asking any question, then I assume everything is going on smoothly. Then I can let you guys go. So I can't keep you more because we already, it's module by module. So I don't want us to overstretch it. I don't want you to, get confused. So that's why I break it down by module by module. So Benga, please open your mic and talk to us. Benga, open on your mic.
Yes, sir. Good day, sir.
Good day, my dear.
Yes, sir. I want to appreciate you, sir, for the great job, for the sacrifice you are making me. God bless you.
Now. Amen, amen, amen,
Yes,
amen.
And I want to ask from the instant this thing, that the free version. So there is a place that that the URL, that's the uniform resources locator. So there's a place that I try to change, because they will give you the name that they want. So I want to change it to my own name. I change it and then
look for how to change it. You're just wasting your time. It is for you to test. It's for you to test. It's for you to practice. It's not something that you now have and for long time. So if you change it, then look at see how their name is always is. So you can't start going to say I want to change this thing. Now, if you change it now, it's not gonna work. Are you getting me? It's because they've already set it to be like that. It might work for you some, but the most important thing is because like now Let me see. I'm looking for delete, see if I can actually do, if they have from their own end, if they even decided to say they want to provide a user edit. There's no even rename or anything there. So here is to just move to that very place. And if you decide to say you want to go to the website, click on it, then it's open to these sections. Then you click magic, it take you there. So trying to change this name right now, look at it, it's not advisable. So you just use it for the few days that you want to use it. Once you're done, after 7 days, it deletes automatically. So even if you put heaven and earth there, unless you go and install a plugin and back up this very particular website that is about to expire in 7 days' time, then when you now have another one again, you install it. Let me suffer ahead with that one. It's just for you to have your domain name and your hosting. You can't really survive like that because the data that you're going to use to download all your files, the data that you're going to use to upload all your files, again, once you, maybe you say you have, okay, I want to be using, let me just be using 6 days. Then you have 6 days, you now spend almost how much to download the data. Then you now install another new one. You now spend another money to upload the data back to this new one. You start to the customize, start to do it in 6 days time again. You now also spend money, download the data. Now, who is fooling who? Those money you're spending, it's enough for you to buy your hosting. It's enough for you to buy your own hosting and your domain name and rest yourself assured that now 1 year you spend. How much do we spend for Ijoma and domain name hosting and what? How much do we spend? How much? So when you look at it, you're thinking, oh, it's going to be expensive. No, by the time I'm not sure we spend up to 40 or 50. I can't remember how much we spent, but it's not even much.
It's
We
34
spent
point
in
something dollar.
how much?
34 point
Let,
something
let,
dollar.
let's say let's say 450, that's $45. Let's just say, let's assume $45. $45. By the time you think you want to be buying data of how much, do you think how many data you want to buy to download and also upload, download, upload? If you check the money, it's enough for you to put them together, buy your own domain name and your own hosting. That's it. And you have it for 1 year. And not just have it for 1 year, you have it and try as much as possible to use it to reach the level where you will begin get customers, where you will begin build website for, or you will begin do one or two things. And are you getting me? It is important you do that. So that is it.
Okay, yes,
Any
sir.
more questions?
Second,
Okay.
yes, sir. I wanted to ask if maybe a client approach you and maybe that client has a site before that is running,
Yeah.
but he now wanted to manage the site for him or her and wanted to change the you know the 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 site. Let me say the site now is using for portfolio site before, like it's a personal site before, but now I want to make as a business site. So now, how are you going to bring down the existing content or the plugin and bring the new ones so to start running it again?
You said two things. You said the client wanted to rebrand and manage.
Yes, sir.
So the first one is you must have access to the hosting of the website so that you can be able to go to the hosting and go to the cPanel from the hosting, because probably the previous person might not give them give the person access to their cPanel. So you have to now do what? Go to the hosting. So she had to give you or he had to give you. You now go there. If they have their content there, but she wanted to rebrand it, the question you ask is, when she say rebranding, probably she's in portfolio website and she wants to now do a business website. So she might not need all the content for the portfolio and she just wants something afresh. Then you do what? You go in there, remove the plugins that is there. You can actually even do reset. You reset everything there, remove the plugin and the theme, and install the business theme that you want to install. and start doing what we did. Start customizing, start putting all the information that you need to put there. That is one. Secondly, again, once you're done, you can now say, I'm done with the website. She will pay you for the money that you've rebrand the website for her. Then you now start discussing. So going forward, if you want me to manage the website for you, just like you said previously, I just want to check with you to be sure it's still what you want. You want me to manage it for you, then we discuss how much it's going to cost for me to manage it for you. Is it going to be a yearly payment? Is it going to be a monthly payment? Is it going to be quarterly payments, or how? You negotiate that, discuss it, and she pay you, and you keep managing the website. That's what you need.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. So Serge Chukuma.
Good evening, sir.
Evening.
Thank you, sir, for how far
You're most welcome.
you're doing. My question is, after you have buy your domain name hosting, all the plugin, is it free or does it require money again to get them?
All the plugins is free. Every single
Okay.
time you buy a theme, and the theme, once you install the theme, it will also ask you to install the plugins. All the plugins are free. Now,
Okay.
some of them might be pro version of that plugin. It's going to work for 1 year. Some of them will work for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. Why I say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months? It might work for a few months, like 3, 4 months. They will ask you for updates. They'll tell you, oh, there's a later version. Update it. If you mistakenly click update, it will require you to put the key. So
Okay.
it is either you now have the key somewhere. Maybe you
Okay.
ask me and say, oh, sir, for example, I'm using Elementor, the pro version, but I just did update now and it's asking me for the key for the latest update. I can now download the latest one. I can now give it to you. All you need to do is to remove this one that is there before and install the new one, and everything will be working smoothly. And sometimes they will just, all the plugins they put will work for you for 1 year. It will not require anything. Mostly the
Okay.
teams automatically renew himself. The WordPress also renew itself automatically. As long as you buy the theme, it will update itself automatically. You don't have any issues, and the plugin that comes with it will do the same. But if they have third-party plugins inside, some of them are, if you try to update it, they'll tell you you need a license or you can't do this. All you need to do is just reach out to me and said, I have this plugin on my website. I tried to update it, but it's asking for key or it's not updating. I'll get you the plugin and I will send it to you, and you can now swap it. So you don't have any problem with that at all. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Any question? Are you raising your hand again, Serge?
No, sir.
Okay. Do we have anybody that is asking any question again?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And sir, I want to ask you before now. The team. Let me say now. You buy a team and you use it for a client. Can you also use that same team for another client?
No. So if you go to Team Forest, they advise that you use one team at a time. So the idea is when you buy a team, let's say you buy, let's say business team. So say business in WordPress. So if you buy this team, for example, this team will so you can see regular license is for one very particular website. If you click on it to say you want to buy extended license, so this one is say used by you or one client in a single end product, which ends users are not charged for, which means you as a consultant can actually buy it, install it in the client's website, and it's going to be for $12. If you want an extended license, you can see the amount of money is $800, which means you can buy this license, you can use it for as many clients. But why would I want to do so? Because for the fact that I have this team and I like it, doesn't mean there's no also other better team that are also in there. So I can actually just buy this and use it for one client, buy another one and use it for another client, at least $12. That should be like, if I use it for 5 clients, it's like about 100 and how much, than me going to just buy this very one. What if the particular team or all the clients that will come to me again doesn't need this for the one? So I've tied my 800, dollars down. So it's just buy one team with this regular license for one website. You want to do another one, you go again and buy. That is what I've been doing. Even though I know people say, why don't you use the null? Why do you? As a professional, I am building my client's websites. I will not want to hear story. I will not want the client calling me say their website they show error, or probably their website the people they put card, and unfortunately now somebody say a card they don't hack them. You can actually get so many stories that are negative when you get to Null's team. So I buy my team. As I buy the team, I install and I work for clients. I get rest of mind. Say the client will call me, won't tell me any story. If they call me, probably they also want me to add or remove something. Not the team is functioning. Oh no, no. You buy one team, you pay. That's why we say you charge client good money. So you get your hosting, you buy your domain name, you do all that, and your SSL certificate. You also go need to buy team. So you buy team as well. Then what else? Nothing. You're good to go. So no matter any amount of money you spend, maybe you buy your hosting and your domain name and SSL certificate and your team, and you spend $40 or $50. That's what you spend. But you already charge client 300,000, 400,000. So how much is $50 you come out from that amount of money? So if you charge client 400,000, 300,000, you spend even if 100,000 is spent, lose. You charge client 200,000 and you spend 80,000 or 70,000, 130,000 there, you don't lose. Even if now 70,000 you get, you don't lose. You better say you get that 70,000 all the time than you collect 500,000. You actually, before you send another one, you get maybe after 1 year. It doesn't make any sense. So yes, buy your hosting, buy your domain name, buy your team, and build your client website for them. Is that okay?
Yes, thank you, sir.
All right. Baramasi, go ahead.
Hi, sir.
Sir, how far now?
I'm good, sir. Well done. Thank you for your good job, sir.
We don't get wahala at all.
Yeah. Sir, my first question is, there's a particular name I wanted to use for a website, for example. So
Yeah.
this name has been taken under .com.
Okay.
I now decide, okay, maybe I should use .net.
Yeah.
Then alongside, I wanted to be checking if probably later on, maybe that person might one day forget about his renewalship or whatever, then probably by then I can grab that name back. I don't know. Is it possible I figure out things like, is it possible things like that work out? Then later from .net, I move to .com.
So if you are waiting for that possibility, it might not come. Because the guy will get them might not ever want to even say they won't leave them. So what that leaves you a copycat because now a person already get the original. And when you tell persons, you can visit my website, the person might not remember to put .net, you can go put .com. You will go somebody else, you go say, what is this? Why am I here? That's not and some of them no go one call you back and say, you said your website is .com because no, it's .net. Don't be everybody go do that. So to remove yourself from that, get your original .com. That very name where you say you get, you can track the name, you can add one alphabet, you can remove one alphabet, you can just track it, and it will be unique, and you just get your .com yourself, where you know actually be secondary or somebody else get them. You they try one copy, and because the moment somebody gets .com, I ain't get them, I ain't get the site. So you now coming to say you want begin go get .net. I don't think it's a good idea. My opinion, actually. Professional opinion for that matter.
Okay, thank you for that.
Elekwe, you did here?
Sorry, before you jump to
Yes,
Elekwe,
boss. Yes, boss.
Yeah, okay.
I just joined
So,
again now.
okay,
Elekwe
so
don't run
please,
now.
no, but Amasi, hold on. Elekwe,
Okay,
what do you think? What do you think about this idea too?
About the .net and .com.
Yeah, he wants the .com, but somebody else is already using it, so he wanted to get a .com, a .net, hoping maybe one day the person will not relieve the .com, he will not get it too. What do you think? Are you here, Elekwe?
Oh, sorry, I muted myself and I'm talking. I'm here, sir.
So what do you think about that?
Like I advised my client, one of my clients this morning, if they are doing the same lineup, if the person who already owns the .com is already doing the same kind of business, let's say
Let's say the person
SEO,
is not even, let's say the person is not even doing the kind of business. The person might be selling yam, and you want to start selling computer. Let's just assume, so that we'll not say, oh, maybe because the person they do the same thing. Let's assume the person is selling yam, and also Badamasi want to be selling computer. So it's two different things.
it will be deceptive because they are doing selling. I'm just trying to, if one is selling a product and the other is rendering a value, or the other one just wants a landing page for visibility's sake, then he can go ahead and have another extension. This one is using .net and this one is using .com. But if he wants something unique and he doesn't want to drag with anybody tomorrow, he should go ahead and get a different name altogether. And most importantly, get a name that is related to what he wants to do for SEO purposes, and buy the .com. Buying the .com is usually the best. That's .commercial. But for me, when I launched Sterling Fox Network, because it is called Sterling Fox Network, I bought .net. And that's because I want to use it as a conglomerate and as a network of other businesses I would have to do. But there is nobody using the .com. In as much as it's not available, it's not existing anywhere. But if a .com is active and existing somewhere and functional, there is no point going to drag the other extension with them, because your host self, the day you want to buy a .com domain, your host gives you option for other extension and say, why not pay and buy up all these things? That means now who come first, the host company? No. Now, if someone has already bought .com, a .com domain, and you are coming to use the same name and just change an extension, .net, even the original host knows that you are like doing something that looks like a small attachment. It's easier to take you out of the game. It's easier to even report to by the what is it? Is it Hoddy firm that usually reports? That usually good. That usually reports. I want it in February.
So Badamasi is not a good idea, right? So
it's not a good idea.
Get your own domain, get your own .com. When I was training you guys, I told you story of a company that bought a domain name. The government is a government that actually, and I give example. Let me just not even talk about it. So let me give example. Let's say, for example, CBN. Now, when they were trying to create their website, they met Badamasi and they tell Badamasi, can you create a website for us? So Badamasi now said, CN, what do they call them? CBN, .net. Well, let me just buy .net. So I have already .com of CBN. And Badamasi, because he doesn't want to stress himself or stress them, he just decided to just say, since they've taken his CBN, let me just buy the .net. I can sue CBN and they will give me plenty money for using my CBN.net because I already have CBN.com. Just like also Elekwe said, person can look at you and report
Sorry
you.
to cut you short. This same thing happened to me in this February. It is Citibank. Everybody knows Citibank. I got this client that said he wants a banking website. Now you know what he wants to use and do. My own is to do my job and hand over. Immediately I bought Citibank.net. Citibank.com is already existing. I even added something, either Citibank .com.net. It didn't even take two days. Citibank had already reported me. The host company flagged me immediately. That's how I lost 400,000 naira. I had to use my money again because it's a professional mistake I did to go and start afresh to buy a different domain. So it's even risky for you because you don't know if the company, a company like Brekete Family that is very, very meticulous, have secured all the extensions of Brekete Family, and you, by one means or the other, because you're using a local domain on one kind nonsense host company, they will go and give you Brekete dot anything, maybe .ios or dot. Just give yourself 1 week, you are gone. You lose that money.
So, but Amasi, are you okay with that?
Thank you so much. Yeah,
all right.
I got it. Thanks so
All right.
much.
Any question again? We have 5 more minutes to go.
I'm fine. Thanks.
You guys are okay?
So I have a question.
Okay.
I try opening my Insta WP today. It told me a critical error. So I was wondering why critical error. I checked and checked and checked because I just started customizing. But when yes, I just started customizing. So only for me to open today to continue and go to the body, I saw critical error. It refused to open. But immediately you came up and you started, I said, let me just check. It opened. What would have happened?
What happened is we have millions of users using the free tools to actually do practice and do testing and do practice and do testing. And because the server that is dedicated to actually carry all this load is actually suffering, is struggling. So sometimes it gives you error and sometimes it tells you, let's go, let's go, let's go. Everything is fine. So sometimes also, especially the Americans, by this time now, they should say maybe they busy, they hustle, they do 1 or 2 things. By the time they go try to go sleep, them now go there awake, the fire on. So you will not get those kind of strugglings. But when the server is not really, at work and you not get so much, pressure, everything goes smoothly. So I feel it's just technical server issues. As long as you are open and you work later again, it's still open when you try check. So I think it's server. If it is, if you didn't do it well or something is wrong, you not go open at all at all. But for the first say they open once in a while, then it's just the pressure of the server. And what that says, in essence, is go and buy your hosting and your domain name. That is what he's telling you every single time they give you that error or critical error. He's saying go and buy your domain name. So I'll ask you this. I think Elekwe, will it be good idea for like 5 people or 6 people to join heads together and buy one hosting, then everybody now begin buying domain name? Will it be safe? Will it be cheap?
It depends. It depends on the host company.
So now, for example, now we have, let me give you an example. If you say depend on the host company, let's say now, for example, we want to use Namecheap. Huh? So
Yes, boss.
let's say Namecheap now, for example, now we talk say we want to use them, and Namecheap is saying so far so good. If you want to use us, you go pay 50 how much for this very particular hosting, which is the Stellar
Big.
hosting. And they say
Yes.
you can actually you have unlimited websites. Of course, we know it's 50 gig we have there,
Yes.
but they say unlimited website, and you now is $58 what you pay, and they will renew it with 128 next year. Okay. So let's say, for example, now we decided to say, okay, 5 people or 6 people decide to join money, take buy this very one. Let's say they join $60. Let's assume all of them join $60. So $60 should be 6 people, Abi, $10. It will be $10, right? So
Yes.
$10, 6 people buy this very particular one. Of course, we know that we can actually create unlimited website, but we don't need to. Now, every single one of them go now need to now buy what? Domain name. They go now decide to buy the domain name each from their own end, right? Individually. So they
Yes, boss.
buy domain name. Let's say they buy domain name, each one. Let's say we do um badamasi.com, for example. So let's see how much is it. Badamasi.com. Badamasi.com now it's $11 and a unique name. So better we could do Bomo. How do you spell Bomo? Bomo is KP Bomo. Abi?
Yoruba people will get and they write and POMO.
P-O.
You know, say they no get pay for their
They don't
alphabet.
get me for their this thing. Okay, so we could do Bomo. Bomo. And you know good they available. So because
You know, they available.
so we could do Coco Master.
You know, they available.
Coco Master, you know good they available. You go there available because of Coco Master. Coco Master, we could just do let's say Kemasoma, just anything. So which means and they try change and they try see whether I will get less than this price. That's why they try different thing. If you observe what they do, I think they change.
Yes,
All I'm looking at is to
if you
see
are
whether
buying
this
for the
money will
first time, they
reduce.
will give you coupon and it will
Yeah.
reduce the price.
So now let's say $12. $12 plus $10, which means $22, right?
Yes.
So let's assume every single person will spend $22. Now, instead of spending $22, let's say you want buy hosting because I think say Moku try think. If you want buy your domain name yourself and your hosting, you're spending let's say $23 for this very hosting, then you buy domain name of $11. So let's say $12. So 12 plus 22, that should be 34, right? 35. Let's just assume $35 if you're using this one. So would you prefer to spend for yourself $35 and you get your hosting and your domain name? No worry about team. I will give you team. Just tell me the team what you want. I will give you. If not premium team, we define. If not free team you want, we can get free team. Now, $35 or you spend 20, 10 to 22. So instead I
22.
spend $35, buy your domain name and your hosting, build them. Or you spend $22, you join 5 more people, when I now get hosting, then you will now buy your domain name. Which one you prefer? $22 or $35? Now, if you want to use $22, which means you know we need to get 6 people, we're gonna go buy the hosting together for like $60. Then every single one of you are gonna buy on a domain name, tie them, point them to that very particular hosting. None of una get the thing. So God, all of una get them. Una get access to the login. But unfortunately, una have to now create one email the email when I go create, all of them go get access to the login details. So that anytime when I want go login into Namecheap, you go send code, you go just carry the code, put them, go there, go do what you want, go do. You can actually do that. But the same time is instead for you now to join other people when I get the hosting, when one person can they pressure the hosting, all of them are going to complain. What? They're going to complain. So best is to buy your website and create your website. That's buy your domain name and your hosting creator. So for me, I'll just expect all of them $35 save. The money where they spend for data, the money where they take spend for certain just close that, save them. You buy them and you create your website. And once you don't buy them, create them until next year. Then you now begin to learn because the whole training what they do it now is first of all learn the website design, how to design the website, SEO, everything, secure them. How you don't sabi them. I know so you don't get the skills. Then this is when I will start bringing affiliate marketing skills, digital marketing skills, other means where you go fit they make money also online apart from your web design skills. That is when I can introduce any other thing for you. So you dey very sure say the money to renew your next year go definitely dey because you go don begin to make money already before you know what's happening. So please let us try as much as possible to invest on that very thing because when you get them, you don't need to worry about, oh, I get 7 days, oh, it remain 6 days, oh, it remain 5 days, it remain 2 days, it remain 1 day. And every work where you do go disappear. And you know, go begin say, want to download, they upload it, download it, download. Now, a waste of time. So that's what I would advise you guys to do, okay? So the next meeting we're going to have should be on Saturday and on Sunday because that's when I'm going to be free. I'm free on Monday, but of course, I will definitely want time for myself and the family. Then I know I did busy throughout the whole Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It is Saturday, Sunday again that I'm going to be free. So I'm going to reach out to you guys before Friday and before Saturday, and also we'll send link to the group as well. So thank you for this section is very important for you. That's now who they send that to? Now me they send that to. The battery is low. Okay. Anyway, we have already done already. So please, okay, that's why you're replying him that this session is very. Try as much as possible to. I will download this and I'll also upload it on the platform, and I'll make sure I share it also again on YouTube. So in case you can't have access to it on the community, I don't know. Some people are saying they don't actually. It's not working. It's not reading. It's not loading. It's not opening. It's not playing. But other people are watching, and the same person that I've watched is the one that also won the opportunity for us to use that domain name or buy our domain name, buy our hosting, and also, do this. So please let us take this seriously. Okay. I will send link the website information to you on the platform. Okay, we like we said, it's just for you to even just go and change the domain name. Just for you to go and change the domain name. I know we're still going to be using it definitely, so no need. Still, you just keep doing what you're doing with well, since we're going to still use it to do more of the remaining classes because that's what we're going to do till we're done before we can hand over the website for you. Then you can now decide to do whatever thing you want to do with it. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here with me. I'm not taking it for granted, even though I know I'm the one impacting you with the knowledge. But at the same time, for the fact that you really wanted to do this and you decide to sacrifice to make sure you're here means a lot to me. We are about 25, 30, 28, 23, but today I think plus me, we're just 11 people plus me, 12 that was here today. It is also very okay. So thank you. I will send you guys link and we can also chat in the group and also in the community as we go before next week, Saturday and Sunday. Any information, any feedback, anything we want to get, I will appreciate that. So thank you very much, everybody. And I will want to say a good night from my end. Bye for now. All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys.
Bye.